Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to do something a little different. If you've been following the channel for a really long time, you know, a couple years ago we picked up this thing. It is a 2018 Can-Am Maverick X3 XRC Turbo R. A lot of fun. We have not ridden it a bunch lately, just no time, and with the little guy I'm not going to go out by myself in it and vice versa, so it just hasn't been used a whole lot. Really hoping to get some time in it this summer, but to do that we need to take everybody along. You know, we can't leave anybody out, so we got a little bump seat here, and that will go right in between these seats. It was either that or sell this and buy a four-seater. Nah. So we're gonna go ahead and put that bump seat in today. This will be kind of a little tutorial review-ish thing. Kind of just working on a side-by-side for a change. So hopefully it won't be too terrible. Basically, from what I can tell, seats got to come out. Basically, just 4 bolts on those. They say to take them completely out. I think what I'm going to do is just unbolt them and kind of slide them forward. Maybe tilt them forward if we need to, because basically we just need to access the back 2 bolts on each one. So it really shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive into this, and comment below if you guys want to see a little bit more side-by-side content. We had a couple jumps out back that we built. It was fun, but just wasn't a whole lot of room back there, so we could do something track-wise back there this summer if you guys want to see something like that, and go from there. But I'll go ahead and start getting these seats out. So, for those of you that don't really have a ton of side-by-side background or know a whole lot about them, like I said, this is a Can-Am Maverick X3. It is a Turbo R, which means it is basically the middle of the road. They have the Turbo R, and Turbo RR. This is basically bone stock, except for wheels and tires, or wheels. Tires are factory. So it has 172 horsepower, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, selectable, obviously, all that good stuff, but gets up and goes for what it is, so it's a pretty fun unit. So, there's one seat. Like I said, they tell you to take it out completely. But basically, the seat belts bolt to the bottom of the seat on the sides, and there's really no reason to take them off because there's plenty of room right here to get around that. So, worst case, like I said, we might flip it forward and brace it that way just for a little bit, but should be good with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we will cut right back to it. But that's kind of where we're at, and so far so good. All right, second seat is out. So like I said, that one's out. It's just moved out of the way. So basically you got these 2 rear bolts, and the front ones are adjustable. They were down here. They can be moved up if you want a little more rake in the seat. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we are going to get to the bump seat portion. So obviously comes with the seat. Comes with, these are kind of little handles that go around the harness so they can grab onto them. We got basically harness stuff here. We got little pads, actually super soft, really nice. And little clickers there to make it easy. Kind of gives you instructions on that, how to wrap it. That would be for the bar behind the seat right here. So we will have to see if it uses that or not. The instructions that I looked at did not have that in them, but that may be how it goes, I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and get these undone as well. Basically we got 2 brackets here, some hardware, and another plate. It's not too bad. There you have that. We got those 2 brackets, and like I said, a plate and some hardware. They give you these spacers here to put on the rear bolts. I saw spacers on there, so I don't know if these are shorter maybe. Yeah, just a tiny bit shorter. So we'll go ahead and throw the shorter ones on there. We'll keep these because you never know what we'll need these for someday. Those could come in pretty handy. So we'll go ahead and slide all those on. They give you kind of instructions on how to get this set up, and as you can tell, it's got some little notches on here that'll line up with that one, so pretty dummy proof it looks like. So we will go ahead and get these bolted together, and then we'll come back and we'll have it kind of set up, and I'll show you what we did, and we'll get it put in there. All right, so got everything kind of laid out here, and really not much to it at all. So like I said, these guys here, pretty dummy proof. They go together like so. And this plate here has the little nut things already welded to it, so it's threaded. So basically you put that on like so. Put the bolts up from the bottom. The only thing that I see here that I don't really like, and it's really nothing on the manufacturer, they don't send washers with these bolts. Probably really don't need them, but just out of kind of a habit, I would throw some washers on these if you can. But there again, you don't really need them. It's just kind of one of those things, preference. They do send them with the bigger bolts for the seat, so no biggie. But I'm gonna get this bolted up, and basically that seat goes on there, and those bolts come up into the bottom of that. So pretty simple. It does tell you to put the straps on the seat before you put it on there, so I will do that. That might take some finagling and figuring out. So I'm gonna get this bolted on, I'm gonna get those on, and I'm gonna get that bolted on here, and then we're gonna throw it in. Well, there you have it. So these will go to the cage on the top straps. Come through here, and then basically it's got a buckle in the middle, and then if they're big enough to have like a chest strap, just keep these from moving around on them. And then basically this goes through the bar here. This is technically the wrong seat, I think, because the instructions and for the X3 seat, there is a little, it's a real small bar that comes off of the actual seat bar that this strap goes through. But I went ahead and ran it through the seat bar because that bar is a lot thicker anyway. So in the event of a wreck or something, heaven forbid, this will actually be stronger anyway, and it looks a little better to me because you don't have this big tab hanging down here. So went ahead and ran it through there, and then this will bolt to the seat studs just like seats do. So it'll sit on there like so. I know it's dark, but I'll show you on this side. It will sit on there just like that, and it will bolt up to the seat mount. So the bottom is slotted on the seat, not this obviously, but the seat is slotted so it can move forward and backward. So it is snug right now. It's not super tight, but I'm going to set it in there and see kind of where it sits forward and back. And right now it's as far forward as it can go. I definitely kind of want it as far back as it can go if possible, just for elbow room and stuff like that. But we're going to get it set in there and see what it looks like, and see kind of how far away it is, or if it's going to work just how it is. It is good quality, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the seat is upholstered very nice. It actually matches the factory seats really well. So a lot of guys on these side-by-sides do put aftermarket seats in them just for safety and whatnot, but we still have the factory seats, so this matches nice. Yeah, there it is. It was hitting this plastic piece right here where this little lip is that comes up and in and back up, but a little force set that right down. Bad thing about this seat, first complaint, I'm gonna give it right now, covers up cup holders. Great, not a big deal. We can figure something out about that, whether it be make something over here or whatnot. It's all right, no big deal, but it does kind of suck if you like hauling your drinks around. No, kid or drinks, you choose. But yeah, it does look pretty good in here. It does not look like it's going to be able to go back anymore because of this piece. That could, well, can't come out really because the turbo sits right behind there, but it could, I guess, if you wanted to, but that seat would get really hot. So that's in there. I'm going to go ahead and tighten those bolts real well, and then we will get the seats put back in. We will make sure to put the harness mount down in there, and then we will put the harnesses on the bar back there, snug them up, and that'll be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up, and we will put these seats back in. Seats in. Seats wrong. So, like I said earlier, that little bar that comes across indicated to me that the seat was wrong to begin with. I figured it was no big deal. Fits in there well, actually, with the brackets and everything. It's super nice. And when I had talked to them, they told me the seat was the same. Obviously, it's not. Nothing bad on them, just an error. I would use this seat, but with these seats in, these seats cannot slide back. This one slides back far enough that I can drive it comfortably, but I'm not always going to be the one driving it. So this has to move throughout its whole range to be right. That's just the way it is. Like I said, I wouldn't care, but that harness goes between the seat and the bump seat. That's what keeps the little dude where he needs to be. So, unfortunately, that needs to be correct. And without this being able to slide back and forth with that not being interfered with, it's just not going to work. So, I will get a hold of them again, and we will get the correct seat here and send that one back or whatever they want to do with that one, and we will get that in, and we will come right back to you in a week. I don't know, whenever, but that'll be right now. Well, we're back. It's been a couple weeks, not gonna lie to you. Just communication errors and stuff like that. We finally got everything worked out. It's finally here, and you know what? I done put it in already. Bad YouTuber, I guess. I don't know. It didn't show you, but I mean, you seen the other one get put in. It was the same exact situation. This one is narrower, and it does have the piece that we were talking about sliding the harness through. So back here, it's dark, I know. Yeah, can't see it, but there's a little bar on the bottom of the seat. Harness slides through, goes through here the same, and it's put around the harness bar. So everything is good. It is nice and tight in there, and it is ready for a nice day and the little man to hop in it and go for a ride. Honestly, I am super happy with the quality of everything. Seat slides as it should now. That's in there good. Like I said, only downfall to this that I can see at all is cup holders are covered up. Not a big deal. You got legs, just hold it, it's fine. So yeah, super cool. Ready to try that out. UTVMA, go check them out. They'll get you set up with a nice bump seat if you got a little guy or a little girl and you like to ride and they want to go. Take them safely. Don't just hold them. You know, we've done it. Everybody's done it. You do it down the road, you know, it's fine. But this is obviously a much better option. They're safer. They're probably more comfortable. Let's be honest here. And it matches everything super good. Stitching matches. Everything's there. So super excited about that. Happy that it's done. Ready to go try it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a little bit different. Hey, we're just showing you what we're doing around here. So thanks for watching again. If you would, come on back. We'll be bringing something out again pretty soon, whether it be the Nova or, hey, if you guys haven't watched before this, we got a 2JZ Chevelle getting built over there. We got the C10. We got all kinds of things going on. So come back, watch some more stuff, share it with your friends, do whatever you want to do. We got a lot of things coming up this year, a lot of things we want to do, and we're gonna do them. You only get one trip, so we're gonna do it, and we're gonna have fun. So thanks, guys, for watching. See you next time.